Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back with another couple of live trades. Today is July the 5th and it's non-farm payroll. I decided to go with the euro dollar, the pound dollar, and approximately 15 minutes before the news it was telling me to sell. I can show you the news. Friday, July the 5th here. So it's this rate, non-farm employment change right here. It's green and it's approximately 60 Ks positive, which means we'll be buying the US dollar. Now, I was comparing it up against with the CAD dollar, which is negative here. So in other words, this particular one, dollar CAD, if you did it, it'll be going up, like you'll be buying it. But I did not trade that one. So let's look at the charts. As I said, well in advance, 15 minutes before, I had multiple signals, triggers, like all the way back here, trigger to sell. And by the way, I'm using the AO trigger. It does not make any difference. I was a little bit lazy today to drill down the lights. And if you some days feel like that, this AO trigger has multi-time frame awesome oscillator built into it. In other words, I have it preset on the 4-hour time frame. If you press reset here, it'll go to the daily time frame. You just have to press OK. I figured 4 hours is a high enough time frame for me to take a trade on news. So very clear on both of them. You know, we're selling. It's red, it's not blue, so we're selling. Made it very simple and easy, and I teach all of this within the training videos. And by the way, even I checked on the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes, and a great easy way to trade was also screaming to sell. So that was 2 confirmations telling me to sell. As I said, this was a trigger, another trigger we have here, another trigger to sell here, and of course the last one right here. So ideally, and I didn't quite catch it in time, but I could have got more pips to the better, around 10 pips if I would have just exercised a little bit more patience. And I also teach you in the videos on how to trade the goal line. So in other words, you would have definitely got in here. So that would have been like 3 pips, not a big deal. And for no particular reason other than I was happy with the totals, and due to the fact that it was mixed. If you remember, right here, green means we're buying, red means we're selling. So this is mixed, so you got to exercise a little caution here. So in other words, it did go down and it did a pullback. And I decided to close the trade because the party could be over now. So I did take the trade at this cursor, pulling grand total of 13 pips there on the euro dollar. Took the trade approximately the same time here. Pound dollar, closed the trade with 21 pips. And if you do the math, that works out to 34 pips. I closed the trade, could have got a couple of more pips here. And that was for 34.30, as you can see down here at the bottom. So for roughly 40 minutes work or thereabouts, my day is done. 9 o'clock, my day is done. So I have the rest of the day to do whatever I want, and of course every day I'm talking to traders. As I said, it's the multi-time frame awesome oscillator. Does not make any difference which one. I could have traded any one of these triggers and it would have produced the same results. Once you master one of these, all of my systems will work. And within the training videos, I also do teach on how long you can stay in a trade for, and what signals you should be looking for to actually close the trade. And as you can see, it's still dropping, but I do have some errands to take care of, and I also have to finish this video, and I have to talk to a trader. So anytime I can get 30 to 40 pips, especially news trading, I'm very happy with that. And any of my trigger systems will produce exactly the same way. They do have slightly different training, like rules, but basically the same results. So if your system is not up to par as good as my trigger systems, and if you have any questions about it, all you got to do is look right below this video, and I can pull up the original PIP triggers here, and I'll show you the one for the AO. This is the AO multi-time frame. Doesn't make any difference which one you want. They're both $250. They both have 3 gigabytes approximately of training, and you will get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Comes with 2 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and of course my currency meter. Slightly different over here. It's 8 custom indicators. It doesn't have as many indicators, this one here. It's a little bit more clean. Now there are a lot of PDF books and a lot of Word documents for you traders who like to read, and I do throw in 9 bonus videos on top of the 30 or more, as you can see, or more training videos for the PIP trigger system on this particular one. Now I do teach a very unique, great way to trade. Today was a great example. If you so desire, I can show you that and answer more of your questions. All you got to do is get in touch with me. And of course I do a lot of training videos because there is a lot of ways to trade. All 3 sessions, how to trade the goal line or the 50 EMA. I give a lot of advanced training and a lot of what I would call is the best advanced trading tips. And of course teaching you how to trade the news, which is what I just did, how to trade pullbacks, which is slightly different from trading reversals. And of course a lot of traders like the concept of how they can trade with a full-time day job, and that's within the Asian session, and a great way to trade. So you'll take the trade during the Asian session, the best trade setup, which I teach exactly how to do that, and then of course the London will keep pushing it in your favor, and in the morning you can make a decision before you go to work if you want to just accept those number of pips, but many times the New York session will just keep driving it in the direction that you took the trade. So anyhow, if you have any questions, about the trigger system or the AO trigger system, and or the $1 million trade plan, that's where I teach you how you can do just 1 trade a day. All you need is 10 pips. Today I got 34 pips. How you can take 1 trade, 10 pips, and at the end of 10 months you turn $1,000 into $1 million. Step-by-step instructions. So if you have any questions about the $1 million trade plan and or the any of my trigger systems, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Send me an email. I do answer. This is the main reason I do this, because I'm only working 1 or 2 hours a day, and I have the rest of the day, to do whatever I want. And of course, I really do prefer Skype, and if you click on this link right here, we'll have connection through Skype, and with Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. Might run about 45 minutes, depending on how many questions you have. And I can answer your questions, either on the $1 million trade plan or the trigger system. Any one that you choose, you want to look at. So that just about wraps up this video. And don't forget, if you want to see the reviews on my 7 different system, this is snapshots, screenshots, and this one is a video of my reviews. So just click on that. So anyhow, that just about wraps up this video, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, good luck with your trading.